Hey, how's it going, folks? Today we are going to check out the latest Justice League trailer. Actually, does this even count as a trailer or is this a scene? Because they're calling it the Comic-Con sneak peek.
I don't know. We'll find out.
So whatever they showed at Comic-Con, we're going to check it out right now. I was at Comic-Con, but to get into Hall H, you have to camp out for 3 days, and I think that's fucking dumb since I can see this shit later on YouTube, as we're going to do right now.
In the comfort of our own home.
Yeah, without having to sleep on the concrete overnight.
But anyway, here we go. I really fucking hate this music now.
This music's terrible.
Yeah, like they really overused it. Now it's just.
What did you do this weekend, Diana?
Me? Nothing very interesting.
The world remains in mourning after the death of the Superman.
And where is the Gotham Bat? The mass vigilante has been a no-show.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
It has to. We don't have any more time.
Something is coming.
No protectors here. No lanterns. No Kryptonian. This world will fall.
Well, I like that they mention Green Lanterns.
One misses the days when one's biggest concerns were exploding wind-up penguins.
This is crazy. Honestly, I think we're all gonna die.
Each of us, in some way, is held back.
Don't engage alone. We'll do this together.
It's really cool. You guys seem ready to do battle and stuff, but I've never done battle. I've just pushed some people and run away.
Relax, Alfred. I'll take it from here.
Do I know you?
Superman was a beacon to the world. He didn't just save people. He made them see the best parts of themselves.
All right.
I don't recognize this world.
We don't have to recognize him. We just have to save it.
How many of you are there?
Not enough.
Do you really think that...
Oh, wow, they really just vanished. Huh? Oh, that's rude.
You said you'd come. Now let's hope you're not too late.
Okay. Oh, let's pull.
Ooh. So
I don't even know what to say, to be honest with
I'm
you.
gonna take it. I'm gonna preface it this way. So before I saw this trailer, I saw a bunch of people online talking about how this this trailer got their dick hard, like they were crying, like they're so excited now after seeing this. And now that I've watched it, I'm kind of like, if that's how you felt by watching this trailer, then you're just a fucking straight up DC fanboy with blind allegiance. Because ain't nobody's dick's getting hard. Maybe Daniel's did, but for me, I mean, not that it was terrible, but that's my initial reaction. How about you?
I think it was a terrible trailer. Like, I think it's a good Comic-Con sneak peek. I think it's unfortunate that like studios are now obligated to like release this shit because of like leaking and stuff like that. Because if I was in H Hall and I waited all day and I saw that, I'm going to be honest, I probably would be impressed. But because I've also heard about all these reactions, which were probably from Comic-Con, having waited all day and all this stuff.
Oh, no, we got some prodigies from the BTIs.
I'm just what I've read though. I mean, I can see because like there's a lot of it's not a trailer. It's literally just an amalgamation of a bunch of clips that to me didn't add up. Now that we're in the comforts of our own home, we get to watch it. I what's bothering me the most is like tonally, I don't know now because of the leaks that, it's not really a leak anymore, but, Joss Whedon took over. Mm-hmm. He's getting co-director credit now. He's been shooting the last 6 months with it. Like, how much of this movie is going to be his? How much of it was Zach's? Like,
I mean, we still got the fucking slow motion.
Yeah, but if you just look at the trailer, it's not as dark.
No, definitely the color
it's
itself,
not as
the
dark.
actual light, the lighting has definitely been brought up.
100%, even in the same world. But it also bothers me. It makes me think, okay, like, is Aquaman going to be? Is this going to be an origin story? Like the biggest thing that this whole trailer made me think was, I wish that these characters would have had proper justice before this Justice League film came out. Like, unfortunately, like fucking the Avengers. Like, you got each one of those character movies before you got the Avengers, and we don't have half the team.
And to piggyback off of that, I'm okay with you not doing Batman's origin story again, which they kind of did, but they did it in 3 minutes at the beginning,
which is fine.
Of Batman versus, and I'm okay with not seeing Superman's origin again because we've seen it.
We haven't seen the Flash
several times. We've never seen the Flash's origin. We've never seen Aquaman's origin.
Or what's his name?
We got to see Wonder Woman's origin before this movie came out.
No, but what's his name?
Oh, Cyborg. We don't see Cyborg's origin.
So they're gonna fucking throw it all in because we already know this movie's. I think it's over 2.5 hours.
And are they gonna cram it in there? Or are they gonna do origin movies? Are they gonna do it the same thing they did with Wonder Woman, where they go back in time?
I don't know. But at least it's just fucking. I don't know, and no one knows. I don't think anyone knows the story of Aquaman because if they tell the story of Aquaman or in terms of like a logline or something, it might spoil the Avengers. So I mean,
Justice League.
Yeah, there you go, Justice League. Sorry. I don't know. Like, I want to watch it more now than I did before, but I'm not necessarily expecting anything good.
It's like you're watching it like the same way you watch a World Star hip hop video, though. You know what I mean? Like you're watching the video out of curiosity to see the train wreck go down.
No, I want to see it because I think I'm like I started seeing some Joss Whedon-esque camera movements within the trailer, like when they started talking together and you have that floating, like I'm sure there's going to be that shot like in the Avengers where the camera just floats through all the the whole team in one long shot because he did that in both Avengers movies. I
mean, my problem is like on a story level, so far they've all been pretty bad, and no matter who's directing it, if you can't say, oh my god.
It's not bad.
So Wonder Woman wasn't a bad movie. I didn't say that, but let's not put it up there with it. We already went through this discussion. We went down the line, and then every movie I brought up, you kept on bumping it down a little further down your list.
Sure, it's not the greatest superhero movie, but it's not bad.
But let's get past that. But story wise, I'm saying like so far this universe has not been very solid.
Like the throwaway lines that you mentioned. Go ahead, finish.
And I guess my biggest concern is the same shit I talked about the first Justice League trailer. Cyborg still looks like shit, and that was how many months ago?
Well, I'm not going to until the final product we see it. That's when I can complain about the CGI.
You can't put that out there until it's polished. So because it's not polished, yeah, it is true. That's a main character in the fucking film.
It's not 100% polished. It never will be.
Okay, because they'll never take it away from you. But I can't be the only one that looked at that and thought that CGI looked trashy the first time.
It has nothing to do with
And it hasn't
all the
improved.
CGI.
It hasn't improved better. And I saw Wonder Woman, and the CGI on Wonder Woman wasn't very good. So
that's what I'm saying. It's all the CGI.
I mean,
they're rush jobs.
I think it's bad. That's bad. That's a bad look.
I think
the
that,
things that are growing on me is I think they changed the Flash's costume from BVS. Because I remember in BVS I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is this? And this one is starting to look a little more like the Flash, and it doesn't look as... I like it a little more. And I'm
it doesn't look like a fucking Green Lantern costume.
No.
Or a Cyborg costume where it's 100% CGI bullshit.
And I was on the fence, and I'm kind of seeing like instead of using spandex, they're making it armor. And I think I'm okay with that.
Well, based on the context of what the supposed story is going to be, armor is probably more appropriate.
But it makes it more realistic as well. Like, who's putting on spandex to do shit out there?
Yeah, no, I get it. My thing is, like, the little throwaways, like you said, the little Green Lantern reference. There's a Penguin reference. Like, we missed all of this Batman shit.
Yeah.
There's none of, like, Batman's old now. Fucking Robin's dead. Like, that's already all been confirmed. So, like... what is this Batman trilogy going to be about? Is it going to be not an origin where we're going to get young Batman? Maybe is this where the whole Ben Affleck getting kicked out?
Yeah, there's that whole shit going on too. Like they have no idea what's going on with fucking Batman. You know what I mean?
At least I know Matt Reeves is directing it.
At least not in the public eye. Fucking Planet of the Apes guy?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's going to be good. That's all that means. He can direct action. You can't fucking argue.
I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying if the scripts don't get better, whoever's writing the
scripts.
scripts.
Well, they scrapped the script. They scrapped it. It's going to be a page one rewrite. That was one of his.
Who's writing it?
I think Matt is a writer on it.
And then how much is Warner Brothers going to come in and fumble that up?
Well, see, the thing is who is in control of Justice League now? I mean, who's in control of the DC universe? Is it Zack still, or is Joss coming in and taking over?
But is it a carte blanche too? Like I can do whatever I want. If I'm taking this over, do I get to do whatever I want with the universe?
Well, if you think about it, they did let Zack do what he wanted.
Right, which was a mistake.
Regardless if you like it or not, they let him try to do what he wanted. So they might be resentful and not let Joss come in and do it.
I don't know why Daniel is trying to be fucking PC when it comes to this universe. He knows it's trash, but for some reason, he's still holding on to Zack Snyder from fucking 300. He's still holding on to him.
I hope he comes back. It's not just 300, okay? He also Dawn of the Dead is great, okay? It's a really good movie. So is Watchmen.
Okay.
Watchmen.
I'll give you that. Everything after those three has been nah.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that. I can't.
When did Watchmen come out? Because that's the last one.
2009 or so. I think it was 2009.
It's been 8 years, man.
I'm not... Hey man, there's always one good movie left in someone. Maybe that was his last movie that was good. But anyway,
M. Night Shyamalan's still waiting.
Split was good. That was a good movie. You didn't think so because you didn't see it.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
It was fucking good.
I've been talking about this with people already. Like you get to a certain point. Like I didn't go rush to go see Dunkirk because Christopher Nolan already let me down so much that I just have no interest in watching any of his stuff ever again. But that's another story. We'll talk about that watch his review of Dunkirk if you want to hear more about it. He saw it, so he can
talk about it for 30 minutes.
Yep. If you're into film shit, because if you're not into film shit, you're not gonna understand half of what he's fucking saying. But
way to discourage the audience, Gian.
If you like that trailer, if you like that reaction, if you didn't like the reaction and you just want to hate on us some more, please do it. We love reading your comments, and Daniel loves responding to them, and I love laughing at Daniel's responses to you guys. So over here,
subscribe, hit the bell, do all that stuff.
Let us know how we can improve or what we're doing right. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right.